Hey guys, welcome back to the Snapper and Chronicles. Today we're coming back at you with another Ratchet video. Okay, today I have this Cougar Ratchet, and there's some paint in there. I don't know the previous owner. Don't know if he spray painted these or what the deal was, but it was worse. I did clean a lot of it out, and I think this is the E3425 Ratchet Cougar. I think Cougar was a kind of an offshoot of Wright tools, and a subscriber brought this to my attention recently, but I couldn't place it. I remember Cougar, that name. I was like, I know I've seen that before, and I think the subscriber or the viewer was called, his name is Brandon St. Clair, and he wrote me a message, and he told me, oh yeah, check out these ratchets. And like I said, the name it rang a bell, but I looked through the stuff I had done already, and I couldn't find it. And then just recently I looked through a pile of stuff that I had not gone through in a while, and there it was. There's the Cougar Ratchet. This is the 3/8 model, and there's some debate whether these are made in US or not. But before we get into it, if you can do me a big favor, and I'm trying to reach a goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of summer, and you can help me out by giving me the HBO special. Okay, go ahead, ask, what's the HBO special? The HBO special, it's the Help a Brother Out special. Help a brother out, hit the like and hit the subscribe, and I'll give you 2 seconds to do that. Okay, thanks a lot for you guys that helped me out and hit those buttons. Okay, Cougar, like I said, it's a brand, an offshoot brand of Wright, and I've seen these ratchets before, like with the small Phillips screws and kind of the small quick release here, the small circle quick release, and the peened switch. And I gotta let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, I got a few of this style of ratchet, and here is an Ace Professional, a Craftsman Evolve, a gear wrench. I have this is a Silver Eagle. I think this is Matco's offshoot brand. And from what I understand, all of these were made in Taiwan. These are a little bit different than this one, the Cougar. As you can see, there's like a little trench in where the switch is, and here the switch is just flush to, everything is flush. There's no little indent where the switch is, but everything else is kind of similar. The switch, the only difference besides the indent is it's got a square tip switch, and this one's a little bit more pointier. But if you see, if you look at, they'll have the small head Phillips and a small kind of small circumference or diameter switch there, quick release switch, and they're pretty much similar in that respect. Small screws, small switch. This is a 1/4 inch version. This is the Silver Eagle, but still very similar. Okay, let me put these aside because these are a little bit different, and I'll bring in these two that I thought were more similar than those over there. And these two over here have similar switches, which are pointy, and they have like a flat surface for this. There's no separate indented spot for the switch to lay in. These are flat also. This is a Urea and this is a Stanley. Okay, the Urea says it's USA. The Stanley doesn't say. It just says C, just gives the number, and CR-V. But very similar to the Cougar. So I'm gonna open these up and we'll check it out and we'll see if there are any differences or similarities in these two. And let me cut away and I'll be back when I do that. Okay, so these are the three ratchets that have been taken apart, and so we can get a closer look at the insides and any similarities between them. Here's the Stanley. This actually is a 45 tooth mechanism, and the Cougar actually is, I counted 30 teeth on the Cougar, so kind of a coarse, more coarse ratchet, the Cougar here, than the Stanley. Here's the Stanley's gear. You see there's a good amount of teeth on there, and you see here you can see the difference there. There's a lot less teeth on the Cougar. And if we look at the paws, you see this paw's more contoured, kind of got like a beveled edge kind of around the edges there. It's a little bit beveled. Even on the tip of the bat wing looks a little bit beveled. This one here, the Cougar, looks just flat. There's only 2 teeth on this one also. There's 3 per side on that paw. And you can see that they peened it, and it has like a little bump in the peen there in the middle. This one has a flat peen. But actually those screws, the screws for the Stanley will fit the screws, the same thread count and everything, pitch, whatever. Screws they interchange. So that being said, another difference is that the plates. This plate for the Cougar is a little bit thicker. I don't know if you can catch it there. You see how the Cougar one's a little bit thicker than the one for the Stanley. You see it there. So there is that difference also. Actually, the 2 ratchets that match most are these 2. The Urea USA and the Cougar. The Urea also has 30 teeth on the gear, so kind of a coarse gear there. And the paws are very similar on these 2. You see that dimple in the middle of, or that little protrusion in the middle of the peening there. The Urea has that also. And the paw is flat also, like the Cougar's paw. And did I mention the tooth count is the same? There's 30 teeth on this one, and there's 30 teeth on the Cougar. So, but the Cougar doesn't say where it's made. Don't know why. If this is USA, don't know why they would just put USA there. So kind of a little bit of a mystery here. Also, the plates are the same thickness, I think. Yeah, they're very similar. On the Urea and the Cougar, they have thicker plates, I think. Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same thickness on both of these plates. So yeah, Don't know. This one and those other ones over there, very similar style, very similar. The plates, the screws, the quick releases. I think I would make a guess that these are all Stanley products, including those ones over there and the Stanley, and maybe even this. Maybe, I don't know what happened, if Stanley was still making ratchets or components of ratchets in the USA, and they were possibly labeling them USA. I know years ago Stanley did get in trouble, I think, for putting countries of origins that were really kind of murky on them. They were labeling USA tools that were kind of not. So I think I didn't read the particulars of the whatever, the court case or whatever legal wranglings they had. So I'm not sure, but I think they did get in trouble at one point for doing that. So could be that these bodies are USA, and the rest could be foreign. And then at one point they just went and said, let's just make everything in Taiwan, because I can see definitely there's a difference in the pawls and the peening of the pawls, the thickness of the plates, and the gear number of teeth on each of these gears. So this might be earlier, because 30 teeth, I don't think too many people are in the market for 30 teeth ratchets nowadays. This is 45, which is kind of on the edge of what the limit that people would, the least limit that people would go for as far as teeth nowadays, or tooth count. Alright guys, so drop me a comment in the comment section, letting me know what you think about these ratchets and their mysterious origins. Alright guys, until next time.